What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Course Party Book of Shadows. Okay, so it's been a little while since I played this, so I might have to get back used to the controls again. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to do so, because I don't remember how to check the map so I could travel around. That's the main thing I don't remember how to do. Suzumoto. What, is it going on its own? Is that what that means? Apparently no. What? Why was I lying on the ground? My vision was blurred and indistinct. Maybe it was the blow to the head, or maybe it was because of all the tears in my eyes. I've been forced out through the infirmary door and tossed like a rag doll into the hallway. I could barely breathe and was completely unable to move. I wished I could slip away in the unconsciousness, but my agony was keeping me in the moment. My abdomen. Put my hand to it without thinking, and a sharp pain flew through my palm as well. Looking down, the whole area of my body was soaked with blood and liberally pierced by large pieces of glass, many of them the size of drafting triangles. I was certain some of them must have sliced all the way into my internal organs. Oh God, why? Yeah, you're pretty jacked up. Why was this happening to me? And I believe this is still going down that bad ending in the next to last part of my first course party. Hey lady. No, help me, please. Through my veil of tears, I could just barely make out the face of a young girl with an unearthly blue glow about her. She was looking right at me and seemed concerned. No. As she got closer, I could read her expression more clearly. She was smiling and staring into my soul with one good eye and one empty socket. Won't you come play with us? So Mayu must be the one that got smashed into the wall. All at once, I was pulled up into the air with incredible force by the other two faintly glowing children. One of my arms was being held by the spirit of a young boy, while the other was being held by the spirit of what I assumed to be a little girl. I couldn't tell for sure, since everything above her jawline was missing, leaving me with no facial features to read. Her head was like a half-eaten fruit, with bottom teeth in place of seeds. I could see her vocal cords flutter and her throat contract with every giggle. Based on her side, I'd estimate she was still early grade school age. She held my arm tightly, and her shadowy silhouette gazed at me incessantly. Her voice box gyrated a little, and her throat opened and closed rhythmically, producing a gurgling sound that might have been a chuckle. She then said, yeah, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to say. All three children were now staring right at me as if they were studying an ant's movement just before squishing it with their thumbs. In one single rough motion, I found myself flipped 90 degrees downward. I was facing the ground, and I could sense myself moving forward rapidly. So this is where they smashed her into the wall. Yep, I heard it. Bye-bye, Mayu. What a strange sensation. I was now staring up at the wall from the floor. There was a large slathering of chunk red bits strewn all over it. Their dull earth tones clashed heavily with the wall's worn-out gray hues. It looked almost as if someone had winged a juicy pomegranate against it with all their might, except there was no pomegranate. It was a person. It was me. My limbs were ripped clean off, and my belly had burst open into a conglomeration of glistening blood, entrails, and other miscellaneous bodily fluid. The force of the impact was enough to scatter parts of me all the way to the ceiling. I was an unsightly mess of slimy globules and viscera. The smell was intensely foul, but then it was a conglomeration of raw meat after all, never mind the fact that it was my meat. And I was just a head, a severed head torn off at the neck on impact, staring up at what was left of me in my last few moments of consciousness. So who am I what? Didn't she just die, or that was like reading her future? Was that a dream? What an awful dream. Absolutely awful. And the worst part is, it was so vivid, I could even smell it. Wait, where am I? This isn't right, I was just in the classroom helping with cleanup. Is this part of the festival, maybe? Class 5 was hosting a haunted house, maybe that's where I am. No. God, I hate this kind of stuff. Shig, Miss Yui, Shinozaki, Mokida. Why is nobody saying anything? Come on, that's enough. Please, just stop. There was no response. There was only a deep, all-encompassing silence that hung in the air like fog. Was that an earthquake? This really isn't funny anymore, guys. Despite continuing to plead with my friends, I knew this was reality. I had no choice but to accept it, no matter how much I wished it weren't true. A set piece like this, after all, was beyond the abilities of even the most professional theater troupe to create. This is no haunted house, is it? So where am I? What happened to me? And where's everyone else? Somebody please save me. Shig. And then one of them ghosts laughing at me. Actually sounds like multiple of them. I was about to say, am I playing? But apparently no. Oh. Were those children? They're the same children I saw in my dream. Okay, so I'm in search mode. Okay, I gotta remember how I look. Okay. So that's how I look. Okay, nothing. See, I still know how I feel about all this. Okay, we're gonna say safe state. Okay. I gotta try to remember. Okay. No. What the heck is happening? Go back. I gotta try to remember how to. Okay, that was weird. Got a bad feeling about this room. I feel like if I enter, I'll be done for. Nope, you get a lot of options. I decided to follow my instincts on this one rather than entering the creepy infirmary. I'd be better suited trying to find my friends. I still couldn't believe I was really in this place, but I was. I was transported somewhere horrible. And if I was here, that meant the others probably were too. I just needed to meet up with Shig. That alone would be enough to keep me going. Oh, episode 2 is starting. No, I need to. I don't remember how I bring up the map thing. Okay, there we go. See, I don't like the fact that there might be a little small piece of something in the hall that I don't know where it is. That there might be something I have to inspect in one of these random halls. The stairwell was packed tightly with desks, making it completely impassable. I couldn't possibly clean these away by myself, if only one of those boys were here to help me. She doesn't care much for manual labor, though. But as he said during setup at the festival, this sort of blue-collar work is beneath me. It's far better suited to the likes of Kishinuma. Getting the movie with one desk was like pulling teeth. Well, is there anything here? See, I just... Well, let's try the lab. The door to the science lab is locked. Okay, well, so far it's making stuff pretty easy. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Oh, let's go to classroom 3A. We'll just keep going to every blue thing we can. Okay, we're actually able to go in here. Okay, well, got a dead body over there. It was a young girl. She seemed to be in her mid-teens, and she was wearing a school uniform, suggesting she was indeed another student from somewhere. But something wasn't right. Upon closer inspection, I realized that this young girl was very much dead. She's dead. For real? She smells. I wondered how much time has passed since she died. Externally, she still looked to be mostly intact, but her internal organs had clearly begun to decay, with various and sundry fluids leaking out onto the floor all around her. Drawing in for a more detailed look, I noticed that both her eyeballs had been stabbed with pencils. No, you've got to be kidding. She's dead. She's dead. What do I do? What do I do? The police. I have to call the police. Ah, my cell phone. That ain't gonna work. Try dialing 110, Japan's emergency services, but the call wouldn't go through. No, am I out of range? I'm sorry, I guess I can't really do anything for you. I'm really, really sorry. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Is this what happens to us all after we die? I mean, you're apologizing that you can't do anything for her. Like, what exactly would you do? She's already dead. There's something written here in chalk. Smells so good. The smell of tasty meat. Where is it coming from? Okay, so don't think there's anything left to do in here. Let's go to 2A then. Or not. There are large holes on the floor here. It won't be possible to go any further down the hall in this direction. First of all, that hole is not that big. Just putting that out there. See, now I'm hoping I don't have to check these random halls for something. I guess we'll find out. If I'm able to go downstairs, we're fine. Great, there's a large hole in the floor here. So I either gotta find something in these hallways, or there's something in that classroom that I just didn't see. One of those two things. Okay, not seeing anything here though. See, I don't know, I feel there has to be something in here. I couldn't get to 2A because 4. Okay, there's something there now. Ah, it's a ghost. Please, my body, hide it. What? Hide my body. Are you the owner of this body? So you want me to hide you? I don't want people to see me like this. I don't know what to do. Can I help this person? Try to help. I wish I could give you proper burial, but maybe I can at least find a blanket or something to cover you up with. I'll see what I can do. I mean, there's nowhere to go in here. Can't check this cabinet. Can't go out that door. Okay. So now I have to find... Okay, here. I could fast forward the walk in the halls. I forgot about that. There, yeah, get here. Gotta find something. And I don't think I'm gonna find much. I'm hoping they don't throw stuff in the random hallways like this, but... Oh, look at that. But they did. It's extremely dusty, but from the looks of it, this is the sheet that goes on the infirmary bed. This should be big enough, right? Take it. I rolled the dusty sheet, put it on my arm, and returned to classroom 3A. It's not very clean, but it seems to fully cover you, at least. Thank you. It's no problem. I understand where you're coming from. As a girl, it would be embarrassing for other people to see you like that. Be sure you hang on to that sense of sympathy. In this place, things like kindness, friendship, and consideration can be easily corrupted. Okay, so by chance, did you, like, fix the floor or something? Oh, there's a board right here. Seems like a pretty sturdy board. Might be a good idea to take it with me. Yes, take it. and then take whatever the heck she has. What's this? Looks like some kind of charm. Acquired paper charm. Was that a thank you gift from that girl, maybe? I'll have to make sure I put it in my student ID holder so I don't lose it. Okay, we're gonna do another save state just because I don't know what I might be getting into. Okay, so I want to go and put it right there, I'm assuming. I don't know if I'm supposed to put it there or to go down the stairs. You try placing a loose board over the hall so you cross, but sadly it's simply not long enough. Well, that answers my question. Let's go to this one then. This one, is it long enough for this one? I wonder if I could do that loose board I found in the crosshair. That's a loose board. Loose board slides nicely over the hole. Yes, seems sturdy enough. It should be possible to cross here now. Go downstairs. Or up. Wait. No, we're going down. Ah, I recognize this. It's one of Shinozaki's candles, for sure. That means everyone else must be somewhere in here, too. Yeah, she's here, but... Okay, second wing. The exit. Locker room, pool. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to go to the second wing. The door leading out to the covered walkway is frozen place, and this is just a decoration on the wall. It can't be open. I kind of figured as much. I mean, I kind of expected it to not be there, but... Okay, can I go to the exit? I'm not fast forwarding this one just because I haven't been here. Well, this does not look like it did in the first game. Unforgivable. I thought we were friends. I hope you die in agony. The door is frozen in place. Okay. I can't even jostle it. It's like a solid wall. Something is definitely very wrong here. For this guy. There's skeletal remains here. Whoever this was seemed to have died a while ago, as the bones are already bleached white. Judging by stature and clothing, this was probably a middle school girl. There's a bloodstained box cutter lying on the ground nearby, suggesting a likely cause of death. Student ID name tag is attached to the front of her uniform. Oh, another spirit. Okay, I don't want anything to do with you. We're just friends and we're not even met anymore. For you to do what you did just because there are no teachers or adults around is disgusting. Disgusting, positively disgusting. Just die already. Something tells me I don't want to be in here when that's done talking. Just as I was about to leave the entranceway, the spirit of a little boy suddenly materialized in front of the door. I remembered his face. It's him. What do I do? If he catches me, I'm done for. I immediately ducked into the shadow of the shoe cubbies, doing my best to stay out of sight. Okay, I'm in search mode of what? Got you. Let go of me. I had to find Shig and the others. Yeah, bitch. Get off of me. So do I just leave? So why didn't it just let me do that in the first place? Oh wow, I'm actually able to go in the locker room. I was not expecting that. Okay, definitely does not seem to be much in here. Some tell me the pool. No. Some tell me the pool is going to be a scary place, but we'll see. Go to the pool. I swear this just got louder. What, you can't like examine the pool or anything? What the hell? So basically, I'm assuming I gotta go to the classroom, which should be up these stairs. Okay, I'm able to go up here. Yeah, because I can't remember. One of these, I'm pretty sure, is ours. Is it? I honestly can't remember anymore. Notice from Miss Shinozaki School Infirmary. If you play on school grounds during free period, don't forget to wash your mouth and hands before returning to class. Oh, got a little sparkle here. There are numerous papers scattered on the floor. They seem to be torn out pages from a notebook. The battered notebook they came from is also lying just a few feet away. Most of the pages are soaked with blood or other sundry fluids, rendering their contents illegible, but a few sentences can be made out here and there. Apparently he had strong feelings for her for a long time. He's God's gift to a woman. Jock thinks just because he's good at sports. Ow, she's hearing the godforsaken, a guy that sees her like that. If he tries anything, I swear I'll kick his, let him get away with. She and I will find a way back home, though I have to scared. Writing about her best friend, huh? Sounds like she came here with a friend and swore to protect her from someone else they knew, but Shig and everyone else, you're all still a hump there somewhere, right? I feel bad taking it, but this notebook might be good to have on hand. Maybe I'll run into the best friend or that boy. Well, 1B. This might be their classroom. The door to class 1B is frozen in place. Okay, gotcha. Fate never changes. How strange, I feel like I could breathe just a little easier in this room. Maybe Shig and the others have been here. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking. The note that they are... Rusty key sits on the teacher's podium. Atop a note that just says, "Do not use this key under any circumstances." I wonder what it's to. Oh, great. I'll take it. I know the note says not to use it, but this key could be important. I should take it with me just in case. It's an old, yellowed class newsletter. Looks like they just cut an article out of the local newspaper and photocopied it. Child abduction and murder follow a report. It's hard to imagine that the bereaved family and friends of the victims must be going through. Classmates of the deceased will be dedicated memorial portraits and flowers in their honor, and the school choir is slated to sing for them as well. There's something stuck to the broken glass on the cabinet door. It seems to be human hair and skin. Ew. I remember in the regular game when you like look in there, a face appeared. But that was like the only time something like that happened. It was weird. Oh, can we go to the third floor? If not, we have a little bit of a problem. I don't know what to do. Nope, we went up. Reference room. Let's get in there. Door to the reference room seems to be locked. That's it though? Just locked? Because you do realize I have a key, right? Is the door locked or is it just shielded shut like some of the others? It isn't shaking at all when pushed, yet somehow it comes across as open. Maybe that rusty key I picked up will fit the lock. Exactly. Nope, seems it's the wrong key. So then what the hell do I do? There's something at the end of this hall by chance? A body. Like another door, but you can't do anything with it. It's The set of skeletal remains still in the process of decaying. Based on height and uniform, it seems to have been a junior or senior high school student boy. There's a pair of spike shoes laying on the ground nearby. Maybe he was an athlete. His head seems to have been detached from his body completely. There's not a lot of blood on the floor, but it nonetheless seems logical to conclude that this was the cause of death. As expected, his student ID name tag seems to have survived intact and is still pinned to his uniform. No, I didn't intend for that to happen. I just wanted to tell you how I felt, but then you had to go and die. Was this in regards to the dead girl I encountered in the entranceway? He seemed to be wearing the same school uniform as her. What really happened here? I feel like I'm missing something. It gives me the creeps, and maybe I should go back and examine the girl's body more carefully. Well, that freaking ghost boy was in here. There's skeletal remains here. I feel bad doing this, but I really need to take a closer look at you. There's a box cutter on the floor next to the girl's body. Its blades jagged and crusted over with blood. It's clearly not usable anymore, but everything seems to indicate that this is what was used to kill her. There's a sticker label on the back of the handle with a name written on it. Its owner, perhaps? It says Ayaka Shimizu. The notebook I picked up earlier suddenly fell from my hand, and despite the air being completely still in the room, its pages began flipping as soon as it hit the ground. Most were blank, but the very last page contained a few hastily scrawled sentences. Hina is mine. I will always protect her, always. I'm not about to lose to a man like that. Damned Amano. Hina seems like she might have a crush on him. So what do I do with my feelings then? I can't simply hand them off to someone else. I made up my mind. We'll kill before. Hina, I love you. Okay. A student ID must be hers. There are crooked, hastily scribbled letters in the memo section at the back of the student ID booklet. It's unclear what was used to write them, though. It certainly doesn't look like ink or pencil. They read, "You're no friend, you're no friend. You're an asshole, you're a pervert. Don't touch me, don't say you love me. I loathe you, our friendship is over." How could she? To a dead girl, no less. That's absolutely awful. Shig, I can't take it anymore. I don't want to be in a place like this. I didn't even want to look at it, but I decided to hang on to the student ID book. I thought maybe it would yield some valuable clues down the line. And I did whatever I had to in order to see Shig and the others again. It's so sad to see this happen between friends. I hope you're at least able to rest in peace now. Friends. I guess in that regard, I've really been blessed. My friends are all happy, fun, beautiful people. I wish I could see them. I wonder where they are right now. So now where do I go? I mean, I guess I didn't go up here. I forgot that this section did exist. Something tells me I'm not... Oh. Mayu! Is that... Can you hear me? If you can, please say something. Shig! I'm right here, Shig! Shig, I'm here. Can you hear me? Where are you? Mayu, where are you? Wait, Shig, don't leave me. I'm right here, Shig. The calls had stopped. The voice was long gone. He must have wandered too far away. Shig, didn't my voice reach you? Was I not loud enough? He can't have gone too far, though. Shig, if you can hear me, say something. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to end this part. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe so you know when I upload the next part.